Hi guys, Sowerz here, and I'm going to do another commentary about i46 this time, because I did say in the last one that I would do this, so I'm going to do that this time round. But yeah, I did say it in the last commentary, and I did tweet out about it, so I'm just going to mention it for the people that might not have seen it. But I did say that basically the montage, we did say it'd be out before i-Series, but it's not going to happen now. Just because of certain things, like it's held up the development of it really, and I know we keep saying, oh, it's going to be out before whatever, but yeah, sorry about that. It's not going to be out until after i-Series, but we're really trying to get it out as soon as we can, but at the same time we don't want to rush it. You know, if we released it before i-Series, it would have kind of been a rushed thing, like, but we just want to make sure we do it right. And I kind of guess I misjudged how quick we'd be able to finish it off, but yeah, that's just to update on that. So it won't be too long. You'll have to wait, just, you know, it won't be before i-Series basically. But yeah, I'll get straight into it, and yeah, I guess i46, for a lot of people, you might not know what i-Series is. So basically it's a PC based LAN event, and this time round it's in Telford again, like i45 was, and yeah, there's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 there again, so this is the second time it's going to be there, and it's going to be run by the WGL guys, who were the Warped Gaming League. And last time it was a great event for Modern Warfare 3. We had 20-something teams, I think, but that was when it was 18 plus. So this time round, we are expecting a lot more teams this time, so it should be a lot better. I think if we get over 30 teams, 40 teams maybe, that'll be a good attendance for us. But so far it looks like we're going to get about 32, I think, is what I've been told. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. It's not too bad. I'm not sure what the prize money will be with that though, but I do know that the prize money bracket is better than the EGL one, say if the same amount of teams turned up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because the last event was really good, and this event is meant to be a lot bigger, but I'll talk about that in a bit later on. But I just wanted to talk a bit about the teams that are coming, you know, a bit of news of who's coming and who isn't coming, because obviously there's been a few updates on that. But I guess the main bit of news was when Collapse announced that they were coming. They've joined Apex, Collapse have. They're a top MLG team. Parasite, Dido, Liar and Nameless is their team, and they joined Apex a few months back, I think it was. And they actually went to UMG last week, where which is based in America, and they beat Fear 6-0 in the final, so they're looking really strong. Because obviously Fear came over to EGL 7 and they placed really well. They came 4th actually, which for them was a disappointment, but that's still the top placement. So for Collapse to 4-0 Fear, it just shows what a strong team they are, and they're going to be a really tough team to beat, there's no doubt about it. And I'd say they're probably the favourites going in. So obviously as well, people were expecting SK to go, but they recently announced they're not going. I'll just try and find the article actually while I'm talking about them. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that they can't come really, because it'll be another top EU team. They actually missed out on the last i-Series as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, i45, none of their players came, but I think a couple of their players are making a team, which I'll talk about with some other players, but they're not coming as a team. I think it was down to lack of practice. I can't find the article on here, but yeah, something to do with lack of practice, and because Mac had been out of the game for so long, they didn't want to come. But I don't know, some people were saying, oh, they're dodging the event or whatever, but it's up to them, I guess, if they come over or not. And I guess, I don't know if SK were kind of part of the decision or not, but yeah, they're not going to be coming, so I think really the only top European teams that won't be coming is them, and I don't know if there's any other ones that might be missing it. I think that's about it. Obviously Fear and Optic are coming this time round, so it's just Collapse and SK really. No, Collapse are coming, so it's Fear, Optic and SK that aren't coming from EGL. They're really the only top teams missing, so that means that obviously we're going. Apex, Collapse, like I said, so they're going to be a tough team to beat, like I said as well. TCM are coming as well, and this time Hammers is playing, because last time he was ill, I think, for EGL 7, so they're going to be back with their full team. And it's the same, no, it's not actually the same lineup as i45, because Mohawk was in TCM for i45, so they've got Jake back in for this event. Dignitas are coming as well. They've got the same lineup. 4 Kings are coming, I think, and they've got the same lineup as well. There's the old Phobia team, which is T1's team. They've replaced Battle King with Torres, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that team is now called All Stars because they left the Phobia organisation, so they're coming as well, and they placed 6th for EGL 7, so they're a pretty strong team. Tigerware are a team which was recently formed, and this is where the SK players come in. There's Mac, Josh, Excellence, and Marky B. So they'll be a pretty decent team. Obviously they won't have played that much together. And there's another pickup team which Phobia have picked up, which is Crux, Maxi King, Nailad. And as well, I think Mythics might be coming. I'm not sure on that one either. I did hear they were coming, but if they are coming, then obviously they're another top team as well, which is Gotoga and them. I think maybe Loan and Carnage. I'm not sure the exact roster of it at the moment, but yeah. So that's really the top teams that will be coming, and nobody really knows what the seeds will be because there was quite a big discussion about a couple of weeks ago about the seeds, and how they're going to decide to do them, because obviously I45, it did have many of the top teams there, but teams such as Four Kings, SK weren't there. Well, then again, SK are coming this one, but Four Kings, Dignitas were the last one. Not all of the players were anyway, so not all of the players from those teams will have seed points. So it was going to be pretty difficult just to end up seeding it, and the claps as well, obviously. So I think what they're going to have to do is, I think they are doing this anyway, but they're going to use a mixture of I-Series, EGL, and the Pro-Am as well. So, I mean, what I was saying on Twitter was that I think I-Series obviously is going to have the main effect on the seeds, because I-Series, it's their event. And EGL don't exactly use other events, do they, to seed theirs? So I don't see I-Series wanting to use other events too much, but I think WGL will be in control of it. So I think they'll use I-Series and EGL for the European teams, just to decide who gets what seed for the European teams. And I think a good idea would be use the Pro-Am for Collapse as well. So, you know, you seed your European teams, and then you look at the Pro-Am tournament, because that's what Collapse did, which was the online tournament. And they got second behind TCM, which was on EU host as well. So I mean, you could quite easily put them in a top 3 seed, Collapse, and I think that would be a pretty decent way to seed it. But like I say, no idea what the seeds will be. I'm assuming, if I had to guess, I reckon the top 3 could be us, TCM, and Collapse, and then probably Dignitas after that, and Four Kings as well. Probably Four Kings after that, probably. But yeah, I reckon the seeds will be something like that, with the top 5. Dignitas and 4K making up the 4th and 5th, probably. And then Tigerware, Phobia, Mythics, and I might have missed another team out, I'm not sure, but that's just at a guess what I reckon it might be, but it might be different, depends how they do it. I'm not sure who decides the seeds exactly, but it'll be something like that, I'd have thought. But yeah, that's the teams coming, so it's going to be a really competitive event. This is definitely going to be an event worth attending if you're looking to try and get a good placement, or even if you just want a good watch, because there's a lot of top teams coming, so it's definitely a really competitive event. Usually EGL is just the event to go to if you want top competition, but this event is definitely just as good, almost as good anyway, competition wise, especially with Collapse coming over. So it's going to be a really good event, and I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm not sure what the seeds are. Like I said, I reckon they'll be released on the day. But yeah, like I said, I would talk about the event itself. I45, I mean, last time I thought it was really big. There was like one big hall for the players, bring your own console, sorry, and one hall was like the exhibition with the main stage and stuff like that. But this time round, there's going to be 2 halls of bring your own console, I think. So it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be twice as big, basically, in terms of bring your own console. We're still going to have our booth like last time, so if you guys listen to this and you're coming down, you'll see the Infused booth and the TCM booth next to each other. They're still there, so we'll be over there most of the time if you're coming down. If you want to say hi or whatever, we'll be down there. But yeah, so there's going to be 2 halls of bring your own console, and where the main stage was last time, that's been moved to another hall. So now there's 3 halls. So there's 2 bring your own console halls and 1 hall just purely dedicated to the main stage and kind of the exhibition area. And I've been told by people that have been to past I-Series that this event is like kind of like the biggest event they do, and the last event we went to was one of the smaller ones, so it's going to be a lot more, well, a lot bigger basically, and a lot more crowded this time round. So obviously it sounds really good, and it's going to be good fun, I guess, because last time there's a lot more to do while I was just waiting for games and things like that. But yeah, I've seen pictures of the main stage as well, and that looks really good. There's kind of grandstands or something they've got. I think they must have built them up. There must be like ones that they can pack away, but they've got like a big grandstand on either side of the screens, so that looks really good as well. I don't know if they've got multiple grandstands, like a mini stage or anything like that. I think they had one for StarCraft last time, but they probably will have more again. I don't think there'll be a Call of Duty one there, but just because like the PC games are the main games there. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a really polished event and a really good event, so I'm guessing the stream will be pretty active as well. I think there's a WGL stream as well. I'm not sure. I think WGL will be streaming it on YouTube, I reckon. That's what I've heard anyway, so I think that'll be a Call of Duty dedicated stream. So make sure you check that out. I think it's either WGL TV on YouTube or something like that. Anyway, I think it's WGL TV. So just try and search for that if you want to see it. I'm sure it'll be on the Decerto somewhere anyway. So just stay tuned to that. But yeah. That's going to wrap that up anyway, guys. I'm not going to ramble on too much, but yeah, like I say, really looking forward to the event, and it should be a great weekend. But like I say, we'll be there all weekend. I'm not sure if we'll stay for the last day because they might be doing like a few other tournaments on the Monday, but I guess we'll see. But if you guys want like updates and stuff like that, I'll be tweeting on Twitter pictures and things like that. So follow me on at Sowerz if you want to see them. And I guess if I don't see you there, I will see you in the next commentary. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Please drop it a like, and I will see you next time. Cheers.